It's payday. Friday hits, the deposit notification pops up on your phone, and for like 30 beautiful seconds, you feel rich. Your brain immediately starts running the list. Maybe grab something nice to eat tonight. Maybe finally fix that cracked phone screen. Maybe treat yourself a little because, hey, you've been working hard and you deserve it. And then, somehow, without fully understanding what happened, 3 days later you're sitting there, refreshing your bank account like maybe, just maybe, the number will magically be different. It doesn't change. And the cycle starts all over again. Here's the thing. That quiet panic of watching your paycheck vanish into the void, that's not a you problem. That's a routine problem because most people have absolutely no system for what happens the moment money hits their account. And that tiny window between, I just got paid and wait, where did it go? Is exactly where financial futures are won or lost. And what makes this even more painful is the data. According to a 2023 LendingClub report, 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Not 20%, not 30%. Nearly 8 out of 10 people. And here's the part that should really stop you cold. A significant chunk of those people are earning 6 figures. So before anyone says, I just need to make more money, let me be real with you right now. More income without a system doesn't fix anything. It just means more money disappearing faster. My name is James, and I spend way too much time thinking about the mechanics of payday routines and how the way you handle your money in the first 24 hours after getting paid literally determines your entire financial trajectory. If you're someone who feels like your paycheck has a hole in it every single time, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. All right, let's talk about what a real payday routine actually looks like, step by step. By the end of this, you'll have a framework you can put to work on your very next payday. Step 1, and almost nobody does this one. Before you spend a single dollar, look at your actual pay stub, not just the deposit amount, the full breakdown. Look, your gross income and your net income are two completely different numbers. And most people walk around quoting their salary without actually knowing what they bring home after taxes, health insurance, and retirement deductions. Here's what most people don't realize. Errors happen more than you'd expect. People get charged for benefits they never enrolled in. Tax withholdings get misconfigured. Freelancers miss invoices. Spending 5 minutes reviewing your stub isn't boring admin work. It's making sure you got paid what you were supposed to get paid. That's your starting point. Step 2. This is where it gets really interesting. Pay yourself first. Not your landlord first. Not Netflix first. Not DoorDash first. You first. The idea here is that you automatically redirect a portion of every paycheck into your savings and investment accounts the moment the money lands, before you even see it, before your brain registers it as available to spend. Because here's the honest psychological reality. If you wait until the end of the month to save whatever's left over, there will be nothing left over. There is never anything left over. But if that money never enters your checking account in the first place, your brain doesn't process it as spendable. It quietly goes to work building your future. The general benchmark most financial planners suggest is saving and investing a combined 20% of your take-home income. Can't get to 20% right now? That's fine. Start at 5 or 10. The number matters far less than the automation. Set it up once, let it run. At Step 3, give every dollar a job. This is the zero-based budgeting principle. And it sounds way more complicated than it actually is. Every dollar you bring home gets assigned to a specific category: rent, groceries, utilities, subscriptions, fund money, debt payments, investments, until you reach 0 unassigned dollars. Not 0 in your bank account, 0 unaccounted for dollars. The goal is intentionality, because money without direction will always flow toward convenience, toward impulse, toward whatever feels easiest in the moment. You have to redirect it on purpose, or it redirects itself for you. Step 4. The debt layer. Here's what most people don't realize when it comes to debt. It's not just about paying it, it's about how you pay it. There are two main strategies. The snowball method, where you attack the smallest balance first, regardless of the interest rate. This creates fast psychological wins, builds momentum, and keeps you motivated. Then, the Avalanche method, where you target the highest interest rate first, which saves you the most money mathematically over time. Neither one is wrong. The right one is whichever you'll actually execute on every single payday. But you have to choose one. Commit and be consistent. Consistency over cleverness. Step 5. Your emergency fund. This is your financial immune system. Without it, one surprise car repair, one unexpected medical bill, one busted appliance, and your entire plan collapses. You go right back to high-interest debt, or you gut your long-term savings to cover a short-term problem. The widely recommended target is 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. If you're not there yet, your payday routine needs to include a dedicated contribution toward building that buffer. Even $50 per paycheck compounds into real, meaningful security over time. Step 6. The spending audit. Once per pay period, yes, every single time, sit down and go through your actual spending from the previous period, line by line. I know, nobody wants to hear this, but this is the step that finds the leaks, the subscriptions you signed up for during a trial and completely forgot about, the coffee and food runs that feel small but are quietly costing you $200 or $300 a month. According to a 2022 West Monroe survey, the average American underestimates their monthly subscription spending by over $100 per month. You cannot cut what you can't see. The audit makes it visible. Step 7. Invest the rest, and the order of operations matters here more than most people realize. First, contribute to your 401k at least, up to your employer's match. That match is free money, and leaving it on the table is one of the most expensive mistakes in personal finance. Then your Roth IRA. Then, if you have more to work with, a taxable brokerage account. The reason the order matters is taxes. Your tax-advantaged accounts are your most powerful long-term growth vehicles, and you want to fill them before going anywhere else. This is where it gets really interesting. Compound interest is not a cute theory. It is the mechanism by which ordinary people build extraordinary wealth. Someone who starts investing at 25 versus 35 doesn't just have 10 extra years of contributions. They can end up with literally twice the money at retirement, just from that extra decade of compounding. Time is the one resource you can never buy back. Look, here's what I really need you to take away. The payday routine isn't just a checklist. It's a commitment to treating your money like it has purpose. Because it does. Every paycheck is a decision point, and most people hand that decision over to Amazon, DoorDash, a night out that wasn't in the plan. Wealth is not built in one spectacular financial move. It's built in the boring, consistent, unglamorous decisions that nobody claps for. The automated transfer that runs while you sleep. The budget review you do on a Friday afternoon. The debt payments you make even when you'd rather spend it on something fun. That is the game. And the people who win it aren't the highest earners in the room. They're the ones who built a routine and stuck to it. You have the information now. The only question is whether you're going to act on it. If this video helped you or shifted your outlook on payday routines, do me a favor. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. You know someone who's been saying, I'll get my finances together next month for the past 2 years. Send this to them. Help them out. I'll see you on the next one.